Hello everyone. Welcome to the lecture series of preparation of competitive examination. So topic is statements and assumptions. What I have done is I have collected some important previous year repeated questions from RRB and SSC, and I would like to present the same in front of you. So kindly go through how to solve the questions related to statements and assumptions. Let's move on to the first question. Here, the statement is, should college students be allowed to participate in politics? Argument one, yes, it helps them understand the national issues and prepare them for leadership roles. Where argument two is, no, students should focus on the studies and not be distracted by politics. In the previous video, I have made some tips. So kindly recall those tips first before appearing this specific question. Here, the right answer is yes, argument one is strong. Of course, it's correct only. In addition to that, argument is also supportive for like a strong statement. So we can say like both argument one and argument two are strong. Let's move on to question number two. Should there be a ban of usage of plastic bags? First assumption, plastic bags are harmful to the environment. Second assumption is people will start using alternatives to plastic bag if they are banned. So please go through the statement accurately and apply the thumb rule which we already discussed in the previous session. So actually both the statements are implicit. Both the statements are relevant only. So we'll be categorizing both are implicit. So moving on to the third question, the statement is, should there be a complete ban of liquor in India? Argument one, yes, it will significantly reduce the crime and accident caused by alcohol. Then argument two, no, it will lead illegal production and smuggling of liquor. Please investigate two statements very carefully. So actually, as we can say, both the statements are very strong. So both are correct only. Question number four, should public transport be made free for senior citizen? Or argument one, yes, it will be a great relief for them as most of the senior citizens have limited income. Argument number two, no, it will increase the financial burden on the government, which is already under stress. Okay, so please go through the statement very carefully and read at least 3 to 4 times. Yeah, after reading that, we'll come to know that both the statements are strong. Question number five, should education be made compulsory for children below 18 years? Argument one, yes, it will help in eradicating literacy and improving the socio-economic condition of the country. Argument number two, no, it is not practical to enforce such a rule in a vast country like India. So I request you to go through these two statements carefully. Anyway, statement number one, it is absolutely strong. It's a strong statement only. But what about statement number two? See, it is against only, no. So no, it's not practical to enforce such a rule in vast country like India. Actually, the statement two, that is absolutely wrong. So it is a weak. It's a weak statement which is against that particular statement. So argument two is weak, where argument one is strong. Next statement, the government should promote the use of public transport. Assumption one, people prefer public transport over private vehicle. Assumption number two, public transport is cheaper and more efficient than private vehicle. So see the two assumptions. Like the second one is correct only. See, which is cheap and best, more efficient. But where the first case is like, what about the first one? People prefer public transport over. It is not true actually. We cannot like predict. We cannot confirm it. So statement is not true. Okay, it is a false statement. So that is what it's not implicit, where the second assumption is implicit. Next is the government should increase the funding for rural healthcare program. That is statement. How about the assumption one? Rural area lack adequate healthcare facility. Assumption number two, more funding will be lead to better healthcare outcomes. Of course, both the we can say both the statements are implicit. It is like both the points are positive, which is related to the statement. Question number eight. Regular exercise improves mental and physical well-being. Most people are unaware about the benefit of regular exercise. Assumption number two, physical and mental well-beings are interrelated. Okay, so we can say like Second assumption, that is implicit. What about the first one? Most of the people are unaware about benefit of regular exercise. Yes, everybody knows that, everybody know, but like some people will do the exercise or some other people will not do the exercise. We cannot say. So it is not implicit. Then statement, the use of solar energy should be promoted by the government. First assumption is solar energy is renewable source of energy. That is implicit. Assumption number two, people are willing to adopt solar energy if promoted properly. So, like both the statements are true only. Then statement number, you can see the 10th question. Should there be a complete ban of genetically modified crops? Argument one, yes. GM crops uh, pose unknown risk to human health for the environment. It is correct only. Argument number two, no. GM crops can help in increasing agricultural productivity and food security. So both the statements are strong only. Both are speaking in two aspects. One is concerning to the human being, other one is concerning for the productivity. Statement, should online shopping be encouraged? Yes, it promotes the convenient shopping experience and more option for the consumer. That is absolutely true. It is implicit. Argument number no, it may harm small retail business that cannot be complete with the online platform. Of course, both the statements are strong only. Okay, do understand, read and understand it. That's most important. Statement, the city should install more CCTV cameras in public areas to improve security. First assumption is CCTV cameras help in reducing the crime. Second assumption is people feel safer and area monitored by CCTV camera. So of course, both the statements are implicit and both are supporting. Then the government should lower the tax rate for small business. Small business are struggling to due to high taxes. That we cannot say. Assumption number two, lower taxes will encourage the growth of small business. So of course, we can say both the statements are implicit, which is implicit because lowering the tax rate assumes that high taxes are currently burdening small business. Assumption number two, it is implicit because the objectives of lowering taxes is to promote business growth. Then more people should use bicycle instead of car for short distance travel. Using bicycles better for environment, where assumption number two, people are willing to switch bicycle for short distances. So like both the statements are correct only. So like this, you can expect similar kind of questions in the forthcoming competitive examination. Try to understand how the assumptions or arguments are matching with the statement. According to that, you have to take a better decision. Still, anything you feel more complicated, try to skip the questions because don't get more negative marks. So thank you for watching this video. Happy learning.